I always get asked this question, Arda, how much protein should I eat? How do I calculate how much protein I should eat by body weight? I weigh 80 kg and I'm a bit fat, so I heard if you have excess body fat, you should eat less protein. I heard too much protein is bad for testosterone. In this video, I'm going to clear everything up, and when you get to the end of the video, you're going to know exactly what protein you should eat for optimal muscle results and testosterone, which is super important. And yeah, I have a free Discord server for young men on self-improvement, so go join that right now if you haven't already. We discuss testosterone, gym, and overall self-improvement. So if you want to connect with like-minded brothers on the same journey as you, go join it right now. Now, with how much protein you should eat, I've seen the opposite sides of the spectrum. I've seen guys that eat so much protein they don't even leave enough calories for other essential macronutrients like carbs and fats, and all they do is eat fucking cans of tuna and say it's good for muscle growth. And then you see guys on the other side of the spectrum, fucking vegans or people who barely eat protein, saying protein is bad, you know, it's the demon, our body could go off of little protein, 50 grams per day, right? And I don't agree with both. However, I do recommend going a little more high on the protein side if you are prioritizing bodybuilding. Let's say you are an athlete and you train a lot, you do a very high demanding sport. For example, let's say you are a competitive swimmer, right? And you swim for hours per day. Then I recommend going a little lower on the protein and going higher on the carbs, because carbs will help you recover. If you don't eat enough carbs, then you're gonna fuck up your recovery, and then you're not going to be able to perform during your sports events, which you need, right? So if you're prioritizing athletic performance, if you are a competitive athlete or you do a lot of sports, then prioritize more carbs. However, if you're watching this video, you probably just want to get a jacked body and you want to be able to fight, right? And if you want that, if you want to prioritize bodybuilding, then I recommend 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. You might think that's too low or too high, but I'm going to get into the reasons why. Now, I've seen a lot of people say eat 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That is absolutely bullshit. The only people that say you should do that, they're either lying to you guys and don't know shit themselves, or they're on steroids and that works completely fine for them since they don't need any fats, right? They could just eat protein and carbs. I've always mentioned this. Don't listen to juiced up bodybuilders. I've seen people say, oh, you want to get jacked? Just eat 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That's not how it works. If you eat too much protein, not only will you decrease your testosterone, but you would actually see shitter muscle results. But you don't want to be eating 0.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight, which is too low. You want to maximize muscle protein synthesis whilst leaving enough space for carbs and fats for your testosterone. And in order to maximize muscle protein synthesis, you need to eat protein. And almost every process in the body requires protein. So protein is just a good thing to eat overall. So let's say I'm right now 77 kg, 170 pounds. Then I should be eating 170 grams of protein per pound of body weight. I could go a little less. I could go 0.8, 0.7. You should be roughly eating, let's say you're a 170 pound guy, you should be eating 130 to 200 grams of protein per day. There is exceptions to this. You might be fat as fuck. So you're thinking, oh, but what the fuck do I do? Because I weigh 300 pounds, but I don't have 300 pounds worth of muscle. A lot of it is fat. So let's say you are very obese. You are over 35-40% body fat. So, and you're 300 pounds. You don't eat 300 grams of protein. You eat about 200, 250. So calculate your lean mass. There's calculators out there, and eat 1 gram of protein per pound of lean mass, not your body weight, since you have a lot of fat on you. But however, when you're cutting, don't just go too low on the protein, since you do need protein to maintain muscle. But when you're bulking, you could get away with eating less protein and more carbs and fats. And the proteins I recommend you eat are proteins that also come with fats. So you're basically doing a 2 birds in 1 stone. It would be very annoying to eat tuna, which has very little fat and carbs, and then eat avocado for your fat, and then for your carbs eating rice. When you could have just eat a ribeye steak or a fatty red meat, which gets protein and fats, and now all you gotta worry about is the carbs. So fats and protein kind of go hand in hand. Just felt like doing a quick bicep flex. I haven't been training bodybuilding for a long time, and I feel like I should. because I really like bodybuilding. I just haven't got time to since I'm boxing most of the time. I haven't been doing a lot of hypertrophy bodybuilding training. I've still been training a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's mainly stuff that are useful for boxing and not really for aesthetics, right? So I've been hitting the bag a lot. I've been doing a lot of legs and abs. So yeah, I've been hitting hypertrophy for my abs. But parts of the body like your back, biceps, chest, I haven't really been working it recently. So yeah, I'm gonna get into that. Join the free Discord server if you haven't already. Discuss self-improvement, testosterone, health, and you guys could compare, let's say, progress pictures to each other. Who could get a bigger chest in X amount of time. Pretty much do what you want in there. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.